My wife cheated. But somehow I benefited. Hi there, welcome to Reddit Goat channel. Today we are going to have another unbelievable cheating story. But before we get started, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so that you won't miss any of our daily cheating stories. So this is a super weird story that happened 5 years ago, but I'm still not over it. In the last 15 years I worked on my career, became a surgeon, income increased, lifestyle improved. My wife stopped her career, we have 2 kids, she was home most of the time. Our sex life was boring, I was high libido, she was low libido. Most of the time I initiated, it was like maintenance sex. Suddenly, 5 years ago she became a sex maniac. I mean, like, she started giving me blowjobs and demanded sex several times, even for me, too much. A few weeks later I found out that she was sexting with a random guy from another country. Like hard sexting, she sent him nudes, close-up pictures. At the same time she planned a trip with some female friends to this country and wrote to him to meet her. They made plans for meeting, looking for a hotel. The interesting thing is, this guy is a laborer without any education, divorced, has a child, from a pretty poor country. He is not good looking, muscular. She even offered to pay for the train ticket to the town where she was supposed to be. So in terms of sex life I had the time of my life for several weeks, then she went on a short trip, and I discovered her sexting on her computer. I confronted her, she was sorry, she said that it was only for her sexual arousal and compared it to reading an erotic book. It was becoming harder and harder with time, because she needed more and more arousal. She said that the planned meeting was fake and she would never do it, but she needed more stimulation and our sex life is great now. She stopped with the sexting, but the guy obviously fell in love and started to threaten her with blackmail and sending the nudes to her friends and publishing the photos all over the internet with her name. After several sleepless nights he stopped and they never contacted again. So she told me that she was sorry and stupid. I told her that I forgave her and everything was fine, but it wasn't. Our sex life came back to normal 1-2x/month after a few weeks. I never really trusted her since. I feel like it was some kind of cheating. So when she started to have high libido 4 months ago again I sensed that something was going on. This time she was into a foreign classical music artist. She even invited him into our house. I agreed, but fortunately he was a total jerk and only used her help and my money to push his career further. I checked her phone, found some mild flirting at the beginning but then nothing. He left, she somehow felt abused by him. Again, she said that it was only about the music and she was stupid and this time it wasn't sexual. Our sex life is great again, so I shouldn't complain. But why do I feel bad? I'm also afraid that her libido will go down again after a few weeks. I must add that I'm super supportive, I love her, I adore her, I tell her that she is beautiful, I really mean it, I support her in every possible way. I do not force her to have sex with me, I never did. She says that she doesn't know what's going on with her, she says that she loves me, she never wants to leave me, or me to leave her, or be with any other man. I'm in therapy because of a mental breakdown in December, job issues, resolved, and at the same time the classical artist issue, also resolved, and low self-esteem. She refuses to see a therapist, but she admits that something is wrong with her. The first time she was in another country, not in Russia, so I am confident that she didn't cheat. However, I am convinced now that she cheated emotionally with the Russian caveman. The second time, she was flirting with the artist at the beginning of her contact with him, but later stopped. He is super strict Catholic, 15 years younger, and he told her to stop, so she did. Later when he visited us, she was taking care of him all the time, showed him our city, invited him to dinners, and he used her in financial matters, took some money for gifts and didn't give it back, then left for his country. He also wrote to his friend, she found out by coincidence, that she is like a horny older woman. She was completely devastated for 1 to 2 weeks because she really did much for him and to promote him. But she told me everything and repeated many times that it was only about the music. I don't know. The artist issue started 4 months ago and finished 3 weeks ago. For 4 months our sex life is great, like 5 years ago but not that extreme, I'm very satisfied. Every day she is cuddling, telling me that I'm the only one, that she loves me. We have sex every second day, which is perfect for me. In December I had a mental breakdown due to job issues and the artist issue, but I recovered with help of intensive therapy. I think that she has some problems with her body and that she was bored. I am the type of person who tries to understand a problem and I am not following the current trend to divorce immediately. Even if she would fuck a guy, I would give her a chance. Everybody can make a mistake. I will try to save the marriage and I will define the limits. I already told her what my limits are. If she will cross it again, I will separate and then probably file for divorce. Here are some of the best comments from our community. She emotionally cheated and you rug swept the affair. After her sexting and all, do you know why her libido increased? That's because she was imagining that other guy. Sorry to be blunt, but how come you can be so naive to believe what she said? Out of this entire world, she was planning to visit the same place as this guy and even offered money to make him travel and meet her. With the second guy as well, she did something similar. Basically, she's using you as her ATM to fund her erotic fantasies where she uses your money on her affair partners. Remove your rose-tinted glasses and look at the real cheater she is. It's just a matter of time till she physically cheats on you. Look at the pattern. The first guy was from another place, testing if she's comfortable with that, and the other guy was in the same city. You caught her both times because of her increased in libido. You think she'll let you catch her third time? You have people's lives in your hands as a surgeon versus wife sexting strangers. Do you not see the problem here? You need a partner that respects you, respects your career, and leaves you no questions about her loyalty. You don't need therapy, you need a divorce, and now. The only thing missing in both cases is the opportunity for her to go with the girlfriends to the other country. You might be raising another man's child. Secondly, you rug swept and that only comes back in spades to bite hard. Thirdly, you issued no hard consequences to her. She now knows she will get away with it if it really happens. In my opinion, you let this go way too far. The first time I would have slapped her with divorce papers while she was at work, in front of everyone. My dude, she will never stop. Any remaining respect she may have had evaporated when you rug swept the cheating the first time. Seriously, female cheaters will openly admit it. Just go to cheating stories, talk about marriage, chump wife, etc. Good men have the self-respect to not be doormats, so even if you wanted to stay together, she still needed to face some harsh consequences. It's too late for that now. You've caught her a second time. There's probably nothing left to salvage. She doesn't love or respect you. When you love and respect your partner, the thought of doing anything to willfully hurt them hurts you more, so it's quite easy not to cheat. We know she doesn't actually have low libido. She's just not attracted to you, maybe never was. She stays now because of the prestige of having a doctor husband and the lifestyle you provide. You're her ATM that's bankrolling her affairs. Man up and leave. Get therapy to regain your self-respect so you can stop being a doormat to women. You'll find much better quality women than your 304 wife are attracted to when you stop simping and start being the man you truly are. Man, you're a damn surgeon with intelligence and integrity. You're the prize here, not her. Bro, I'm a doctor too. She is at home all day with nothing to do, and she likes to feel the thrill of the forbidden thing. She's not gonna stop. She's having some mental issues. You need to address this before she is too late. She's using sex as an escape from something that is happening in her mind. Also, she is creating all sort of stupid fantasies around these guys. She is delusional. Protect you, your assets and your kids. Right now she could be an easy target for some douche and put other things at risk. The semi-extortion she almost had with this other dude, that's a near miss. And as a surgeon, you need to have peace of mind to work. Take care. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for any future cheating stories.